Do you want to achieve financial well-being? It's a question we all ponder, and the answer is often elusive. But fear not, as we delve into the world of finance, we'll uncover 10 tips that can guide you towards financial prosperity. We'll explore practical strategies, from mastering the art of budgeting to protecting your wealth and managing debt. We'll also emphasize the importance of continuous learning in this ever-changing economic landscape. So let's dive into our first tip for financial well-being. Our first tip for financial well-being is to prefer cash over credit. Now, it's easy to get swayed by the convenience of credit cards. Swipe here, tap there, but it's a slippery slope. Credit card debt can sneak up on you with high interest rates that multiply your debt before you know it. Instead, consider using cash or your debit card for everyday expenses. It's real-time spending that keeps you grounded, making you less likely to splurge on non-essentials. Imagine the money you could save by avoiding interest charges and late fees. Over time, this could add up to a significant amount, contributing to your savings or that dream vacation. And the sense of control over your finances? Priceless. So let's treat credit cards as a safety net, not a spending spree. They're perfect for emergencies when immediate payment is needed and cash flow might be tight. Remember, credit cards should be reserved for emergencies only. Our second tip is to educate yourself. Understanding money is not just for the Wall Street whizzes. Everyone, and I mean everyone, can benefit from a solid grounding in the basics of personal finance. Dive into books that break down financial concepts in layman's terms. Websites, podcasts, and online courses can also be treasure troves of knowledge. Now, we all know that the internet is a big place, so where do you start? Look out for resources that cover budgeting, investing, taxes, and retirement planning. These are the cornerstones of financial literacy. And let's not forget about professional financial services. It's tempting to hand over the reins to an expert, but remember, it's your money. Do your due diligence. Research potential financial planners, understand their fees, their approach, their track record. Ask questions, lots of questions. In the end, financial education is about empowering yourself to make informed decisions. Because remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. Our third tip is to master budgeting. Now, budgeting might sound like a chore, but it's actually quite empowering. It's all about understanding your income and expenses, knowing where your money goes, and planning for future needs. Imagine this. You're a financial detective on a mission to solve the mystery of your own spending habits. You start by tracking your income and every single expense, from bills and groceries to that fancy coffee you treat yourself to every now and then. Next, you categorize these expenses. Essentials like rent and utilities, variable necessities like groceries, discretionary spending like dining out, and savings. This categorization gives you a clear picture of where your money is going and where you might need to cut back. For instance, you might realize that cutting out that daily luxury coffee can save you a pretty penny over time. It's these small changes, when added up, can lead to big savings. Remember, a well-planned budget is a key to financial well-being. Our fourth tip is to build an emergency fund. This fund serves as a safety net, a cushion to soften the blow of unexpected expenses. Think of it as your financial parachute, ready to deploy when the unexpected happens. Now, you might be thinking, but my budget's already stretched thin. Don't fret. Building an emergency fund doesn't require a fortune. Begin with small contributions. Even a few dollars saved consistently can add up over time. Consider stashing away your loose change or a portion of any unexpected income. Or try dedicating a portion of your paycheck to your emergency fund, even if it's just 1%. Over time, try to increase this percentage. The goal is to eventually have 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your fund. This might seem like a daunting task, but remember, every dollar counts. Remember, an emergency fund provides peace of mind during unexpected situations. Every step you take towards building it is a step towards financial stability. Our fifth tip is to start saving for retirement as early as possible. Now, you might think, retirement, but I'm still young. Well, that's exactly why you should start now. The earlier you start, the longer your money has to grow. This is the magic of compound interest, where your savings generate earnings, which are then reinvested to generate their own earnings. Now let's talk about company-sponsored retirement plans. These are often a great place to start. Why? Because many employers match a portion of your contributions. This is essentially free money that can significantly boost your retirement savings. Examples of these plans include 401k in the US, superannuation in Australia, or provident funds in India. But remember, these are just some of the ways to save. You can also consider individual retirement accounts, or even simple savings accounts. The key is to start as soon as you can and save consistently. Remember, the earlier you start saving for retirement, the more financially secure you'll be in your later years. Our sixth tip is to be mindful of taxes. Taxes are an integral part of our financial lives, and they play a significant role when we're assessing job offers. It's not just about the gross salary, but also about how much you'll take home after taxes. This is your net income, and it's this figure that will ultimately dictate your lifestyle and saving potential. So, how do you research your after-tax income? There are online calculators that can help you estimate your net income based on your gross salary and location. This can give you a fair idea of what to expect. Additionally, as your income increases, you might move into a higher tax bracket. Knowing potential tax rate changes can help you plan your finances better, but don't let taxes scare you. They are just a part of the financial landscape we navigate. Remember, understanding your tax obligations can help you make better financial decisions. Our seventh tip is to not delay getting health insurance. Health insurance is more than just a safety net for when you're sick or injured. It's a proactive step towards securing your financial well-being. Many are under the misconception that health insurance is a luxury they can't afford. But there are numerous options available that cater to a range of budgets and needs. For example, many employers offer comprehensive health plans as part of their benefits package. If you're under 26 years old, you might be eligible to remain on your parents' insurance. For those who don't fall under these categories, there are options under the Affordable Care Act that can provide coverage. Truly, the key here is to compare quotes and find the best rates and coverage for your unique circumstances. Health insurance isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, but a tailored strategy to protect your health and your wallet. Remember, investing in health insurance is investing in your future. Our eighth tip is to protect your wealth. Now, we're not talking about hoarding gold in a vault, but rather smart strategies that safeguard your assets. Let's start with renter's insurance. It might seem like an unnecessary expense until a burst pipe ruins your new laptop. Renter's insurance can protect your belongings and save you from unexpected costs. Next up, consider disability insurance. Think of it as a safety net for your income. If an illness or injury prevents you from working, disability insurance can help maintain your lifestyle without draining your savings. Lastly, when it comes to getting investment advice, consider a fee-only financial planner. Unlike commission-based advisors, fee-only planners are paid directly by you, the client. This means they're incentivized to act in your best interest, providing unbiased advice that aligns with your financial goals. Remember, protecting your wealth is as important as building it. So invest in your future by investing in your protection today. Our ninth tip is to manage your debt effectively. You see, debt can be a powerful tool when used responsibly, but it can also become a heavy burden if not handled properly. High-interest debts, such as those from credit cards, can accumulate quickly and hinder your financial progress. Prioritizing these debts and paying them off as soon as possible can save you a substantial amount in the long run. Now, if you're dealing with multiple debts, you might want to consider consolidating or refinancing options. Consolidation combines all your debts into one single debt, potentially with a lower interest rate. Refinancing, on the other hand, replaces your current debt with a new one that has more favorable terms. Both can be effective strategies to manage your debt, but remember, they are not a quick fix. They are tools to help you pay off your debt more easily and should be accompanied by disciplined spending and saving habits. Remember, managing your debt is crucial to achieving financial well-being. Our final tip is to continue learning. In the ever-evolving world of finance, staying informed is not an option, it's a necessity. The economic landscape is constantly shifting, with new investment opportunities emerging and financial trends changing. It's essential to keep your finger on the pulse of these changes to ensure you're making the most of your money. Adapting your financial strategies is equally crucial. As life happens, your financial goals may shift. Maybe you've decided to buy a house, start a family, or perhaps you're eyeing early retirement. Whatever the case, your financial strategy needs to evolve to meet these changing goals. Moreover, don't shy away from seeking professional advice when needed. Financial advisors, tax consultants, and investment brokers can provide valuable insights that can help you navigate the complex financial waters. In the end, remember that financial well-being is not a destination but a journey. It requires continuous learning, adaptation, and vigilance. Remember, continuous learning is key to maintaining and improving your financial well-being. So those are our 10 tips for achieving financial well-being. We've covered the importance of utilizing cash over credit, educating yourself, mastering the art of budgeting, and building an emergency fund. We've also stressed the need to start retirement savings early. Consider tax implications. Ensure you're insured, protect your wealth, manage your debts, and never stop learning about finances. Remember, your journey to financial well-being is a continuous one, but with these tips, you're on the right path. Like, subscribe, share, hit bell.